Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a video, review video, excuse me, of our newest slide, which is going to be the JMB 4.7s and 3.9s, both in tuxedo finish, as you see here, which is a DLC and a machined stainless finish on the side, and the QPQ all the way around, exact same slide, just appearances as far as finish goes. We're going to have several different finishes that you can choose from. We have pretty much everything you can think of. The only thing we're not doing is the custom Cerakote, because that takes time. The problem is we want to get these out. So if you want to do custom Cerakote, you know, find a local Cerakoter that can do that for you and get you what you're looking for. If you want to do like a camo pattern, something like that. Also, we are, in full disclosure, we had a problem with the porting. The porting on the barrels was too close to the walls of the opening on the slide, and it produced some blowback of carbon, which you'll hear people mention in the video. And we're having that fixed right now. As soon as I have the barrels in my hand, I will test some more, and then we should be ready to go. So I will say that both of them, even though we had the carbon that was blown back, they both operated very, very smoothly, very flat. I mean, everything you would want with a ported gun, it worked extremely well. But that was an issue that I didn't want the end user, you guys, to have to deal with, was having the blow-by coming back and hitting you in the face. That's not good. And plus it also boogers up your optic really fast. So long story short is these are coming soon. The first 300 people that prepay when we do the product drop are going to get a very, very, very nice discount. After that, you're still going to get a discounted price, but the first 300, we're going to take care of you. I'm going to let everybody else speak for themselves. I just want you all to know that nothing that they said was coerced by me. It was all of their free will. I actually told them up front that I wanted the good, the bad, the ugly. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't just say it because I'm standing here. I want your honest opinion, because our whole philosophy is we're making these for you, not for us. We want you to be completely happy with what we're giving you. So I needed their honest feedback, and they did. They gave me their honest feedback, which was fantastic. I'll let them speak for themselves. The only other thing I have to offer is we are going to be doing some 2011 grips, which are going to drop at the same time, except they're going to be readily available for order. We're doing things a little bit differently than everybody else. It's nothing that I've seen yet on the market, so we're hoping that you all really, really like what we're going to do. I'm very comfortable in saying that I'm also excited for them because they look pretty cool. And I think everybody's going to feel the same way. So with that said, stay tuned. We've got some more good stuff coming out. We are working on, this is the Mistress Machine grip module, and I chose that obviously for the right reasons, because it's the most closely resembling a 1911 2011, if you will, or 1911 double stack, whatever, and it just feels right in hand. So we are coming up with our own version of this. It's not going to be a copy of his or anything. We were going to try to do a collaboration together, but he's just way too busy, and he's not going to pump out the volume that I need to do. We can do that, and we will when we get to that point. So unfortunately, they're not going to be available right away, but once we get through the initial product drop, we may start on those. So we'll see how that goes. So we got a lot of fun things coming out, and thank you guys for sticking with us. We appreciate it, and we look forward to providing you with some very cool stuff. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. You'll get to see them shoot and give their honest opinions of what they thought of the JMB. HEBE out. Okay, so today we have a special guest with us. We have 4 individuals that shot our slide barrel combination. And first up is?
My name is Dan.
Dan?
Yeah.
And what's your shooting experience?
Shooting experience is, say, a little somewhere between beginner and intermediate.
Okay.
Like, just like shot a decent amount of times, but don't have everything perfectly down.
Okay. And so what have you shot previous to this?
I shot a lot of things: rifles, shotguns, handguns. More specifically, I have a shield, M&P, and shot a couple ARs and then 12 gauge shotguns.
Okay. And so out of pistols you shot, most of those I'm assuming will be semi-automatic, correct?
Yeah.
And what would you say your feelings are versus what you've already shot compared to what we put in your hands today?
I think it was great.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. It was really smooth. Everything felt good, at least with my hands, especially even my own concealed carry. Like, it still feels a little small, even though I've gotten a wider grip. And so everything felt really smooth for me. Obviously, I was saying I love the color, right? I'm a big fan of it. But
you shot the stainless and black
the stainless steel one.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the 1911 hand grip, right?
Oh, you shot the metal grip.
The metal
Gotcha.
grip. Yeah,
Okay.
I shot the metal grip, and
that would be the Mischief Machine 320 Commander grip in full length. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I didn't coerce you in any way, shape, or form.
No.
But all I said was, hey, do you want to shoot some of these, and give you an honest opinion, right?
Yeah.
Did you have any drawbacks from shooting this?
Drawbacks, I think the only thing I noticed, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, was just my trigger finger felt, I think I'm used to a really thin trigger, so it being thicker, I think I had a little bit more pressure on my, on the tip of my finger, but other than that, no, everything was solid. So.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate your input. Okay. Victim number 2. Again, I didn't coerce any kind of decision-making process from you or anything like that. This is all of your own opinion. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So how much experience do you have? I'm sorry, first of all, what's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine? Mm-hmm. Jasmine, what kind of shooting experience do you have?
Pretty beginner.
Pretty beginner?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I've shot here and there because my family's always been around guns, but like we don't go too often, so I'm just kind of starting going to the range more.
Okay. And so what would you say was the most important thing to you when you shot it today? What did you like the best?
I really loved how accurate it was, and I liked how little recoil there was as well. Because for me, I have an MP shield, and like I'm always like anticipating the recoil. But this one, I didn't even like. It was a lot easier to shoot, and it was really accurate. Like I got a bunch of shots in one hole. So
yeah, you put them right in the right little same area, which is pretty impressive. So when you sat there and you noticed that the recoil wasn't as bad, did you happen to notice how fast you were back on target again?
Yeah, it went right back down to where I was shooting. Like very quick, very nice.
And then, of course, giving you just a slight instruction on the dot, how to use the dot. Did that help? As far as
I think it did a lot. I think the red dot made significant improvements in my shooting. I really like that part.
So is this something you would look forward to purchasing in the future?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
For sure?
Yeah.
Okay. We do offer it in a smaller size. I just forgot to bring it with me today.
Okay.
So we do have the 3.9-inch barrel as well, so it's basically a 4-inch barrel. So not too far off from your shield.
Okay.
So a little bit thicker in the grip, but still about the same length in barrel.
Yeah,
so,
that would be nice for me. Because this gun was very heavy for me. Like my arms got tired in the middle of it. And I think that was the only thing that was like hard for me, but I'm also kind of smaller. So, but other than that, everything else I loved.
Okay. And then folks, just so everybody knows, she had the model our QPQ slide, 4.7-inch, with a TLR1 Streamlight flashlight, again, the TXG grip, and also the red dot, and a 23-round magazine. So yeah, it was a pretty heavy package for a petite individual. So yeah, it's a lot to carry. But other than that, everything else was fine?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Perfect.
I liked it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Okay. So you were our third victim, and so we'll start with your name.
My name is Alex Nichols.
Okay.
I would say I'm probably a beginner to intermediate. I've been only shooting for about maybe 3 years.
Okay.
I haven't shot I haven't shot any shotguns. I've shot rifles, but I'm big on the pistols. I'm a Glock man. I love the Glocks, so I'm not gonna say I shy away from other ones, but the one that you had today, well, the first one, I believe it was the one with the SIG Sawyer grip. I love the way that felt. It just felt comfortable. My dad, he has the SIG 365-9, and so I like the SIGs. That'll probably be the next best one. I loved how comfortable, for the size of it, it felt like real comfortable. The other one, I think the first victim was talking about, he said,
the aluminum grip?
Is that a Colt 911 grip?
Well, it's the same grip style, so it's the same angle.
It feels so smooth, and it's like all in one motion. And then with the trigger pull, I was hesitant on the width and the size of the gun, that it was gonna have a heavier trigger pull, but it didn't. It felt real comfortable. It felt like I have a Glock 43 that I carry on my persons, and it felt like that. And the size is two different things, and the fact that the recoil was smoother, I'm kind of jealous to say that yours was smoother. And then the rapid fire, oh my goodness, smooth, consistent. It made me want more. And
so again, same product with you, with a little bit of coaching for the green dot, and then how did that change things for you?
Let's say I went from junior tackle to the NFL real quick, really quick, and it's like I understood what you meant by that. As soon as you told and instructed me, the bullet went right where I told it, and it just made it more natural.
And folks, really all I told him was make sure you're looking at what you want to hit and bring the dot up to where you're looking, not try to look through the dot, and that was the game changer for him. And he started putting them in about a quarter less size hole.
Put a hole in there. Put a hole. That was my first time today, and the way the firing, I guess, went the spark. It wasn't even distracting, but
no.
It was right there. But
you notice it.
It's like, on a fast car with the fire coming out the tailpipes. It's like, I love it. I love it. I'd say definitely invest. When I put my coins together, I will be giving this man a call.
All right, well, we appreciate it.
I appreciate you, and thank you.
Have a good one. All right, here's our fourth victim for today. Go ahead and state your name.
Thomas Blanchard.
Thomas, all right. So today you shot both, actually. You spent some time on each one. What would you say? Well, first of all, which one was your favorite one?
I don't think I ever got the names of either of them.
Well, one of them just has the aluminum grip, and the other one has the actual polymer TXG grip.
I think the first one was that the polymer one that I shot the first one.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
With the stainless steel black slide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
the polymer one was definitely better. I think better than the other one, in my opinion.
Okay. And what did you like better about it? Just the overall weight?
Yeah, it felt nicer to handle. It was a little easier to shoot for me. I've only had a subcompact, so it was a nice little bigger, but I did like it. I've been looking to get a full size.
Now, just so we have this all clear, so that everybody knows that I did not go out and try to coerce any opinions out of you guys. What did I tell you right up front?
Don't tell me what you think about it.
And also just give me the good, the bad, and the ugly,
Yes.
right? Yep. Because I want the truth, because this is how we make our product better, And I did caution everybody, we do have a small problem right now that we are addressing. We know that the opening for the ports is a little small, and we've got carbon that's actually popping off and coming back and peppering you a little bit in the face. It's not overly dramatic, but it does kind of get your attention. You're like, oh, what was that?
I did notice that when I shot it the first time.
Yeah.
I saw the smoke coming out and I felt something hit me, but it didn't really scare me or anything. I don't know, it just burned a little bit, but not too bad. So
That's why we're doing the T&E right now. We want to make sure that we get it right, so that when it goes out to the first customers, that they say, oh, hey, they've already addressed all this. And we're backing it up with video, as much proof as we possibly can. We just want to make the gun better for the end user, because if we don't make it better for you guys, then we're not doing the right thing. It's not a pet project. It's not because I want to do it. The styling part of it was my idea, I'm not going to lie, but
going forward, every improvement that we make is going to be based on what I get back from you guys. So you like the TXG grip better, and how did you feel overall that they performed?
The red dot definitely helped with my accuracy. It was easier to aim, especially with both eyes open. I was able to focus on the actual laser dot instead of the front iron sight. So it was a little easier for me, even when my vision got blurred. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is, but I just can't shoot with both eyes open. But that definitely did help with the laser.
Yeah, dots are kind of the equalizer for everybody, and
Yeah.
people that don't use them are really missing out. And I was an iron sight guy, so my eyes got bad enough to where I don't know if you saw me trying to shoot Jason's gun, but I have to do this because that's where my close-up vision is. So basically, folks, I'm not on camera right now, but I have to use the bottom of my progressives to actually find the front sight anymore. The dot handles all that for me. I don't have to worry about that with the dot on there. So that's why we went the dot route. That's why it's already cut for RMR and for PP. Sorry, for the Delta Point Pro. Same thing SIG offers. So other than that, is there anything else you want to add or?
No, I think the only thing that really bothered me was the powder coming back. But it was a nice gun, well built. I loved it for what it has. The only other bigger gun I've shot was a 308, and that was still nice. I mean, they're all fun to shoot. You just got to know how to shoot them.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thanks very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.